y'all? Welcome to the Trent the Truth Show. I'm your host, Trent the Truth. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're listening from, thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to our podcast on Spotify and YouTube. It's the Trent the Truth Show. And while you're doing that, give us some love on social media. It's Trent the Truth on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you search. Real quick, today's episode is brought to you by TP Media. Are you having a special event and in need of a photographer? Do you need someone reliable, professional, and affordable? Look no further than TP Media. We specialize in providing professional photography services for all events, baby showers, birthday parties, sporting events, and even if you need a professional headshot, TP Media's got you covered. Follow us on Instagram at TP Media and email us with any questions or concerns at teepee.photography@gmail.com. Again, that's teepee.photography@gmail.com. And just like I tell you guys, if you want to be a guest, you want to sponsor an episode, you got any questions, comments, or anything you want me to address, just email me at trentthetruthshow@gmail.com. Again, that's trentthetruthshow@gmail.com. And if you're feeling good, you want to bless us, our Cash App is Trent the Truth 88. Again, that's Trent the Truth 88. Don't forget to put the $ in the front. And for the people out there in TV land, we got the QR code on the screen ready for you to pull your phone out and make a donation from wherever you're watching. But whatever it is that you decide to do with the show, we truly appreciate it. Whether it's a question, comment, you want to be a guest, sponsor, or you want to send us a little bit of love, we appreciate any and everything you're doing with the show. Continuous proof of that. We got some family in the house today. What's up, cuz? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Introduce yourself.
Hey, y'all. I'm Teierra.
Social medias, where can we find you?
Woo! Teierra, T Baby Murphy.
On everything?
Only problem is everybody can't spell my name right.
Right, so spell it for
us. Teierra, T Baby Murphy. Murphy.
Instagram.
Ooh, I can't remember them names.
TikTok, all of that. That's where you can find you at. Facebook.
Facebook my main thing, because baby, I can't remember them names.
Right. Then once we start getting older, you start to limit the number of social medias.
But I don't know. I think what it means is more of I try to put the name for everybody.
Right.
But I think it's love thyself. Love LUV_THY_myself.
We're gonna find it.
They say pictures Facebook because I ain't changing it.
You on now?
I'm on now.
That's good. And like I was saying, like I feel like it's too many of social medias. I feel like one or two is good enough. You don't need to have every damn thing that they offering. Especially if you got all the same friends.
It all depends, okay.
How?
So you have, okay, we're gonna say Facebook. Facebook came for us to interact and you find long lost family, right?
Right.
Because when you look up our family, everybody know everybody, but everybody don't know we all family, right?
That's true.
Then you have Snapchat. You got 24 hours to enjoy my life. After that, it's
That's
gone. It. TikTok. Well, for me, I like to watch the cop shows, the cop videos.
Yeah.
It's more entertaining.
People being killed?
No, it's more so the cops. It's stuff like for Chicago and other states where people getting pulled over and they got this dramatic little thing of why they getting pulled over and gotta go to jail. And then you also have it where in situations where truth be told, it's a lot of Target burglaries and thefts in Indiana.
Oh yeah.
And here, police chases. So I like to watch those because they don't tell you that on TV. Oh, this what happened. No, they're not gonna tell you. But on TikTok, you find everything that's going on in Chicago.
You get the whole scoop.
Everything. And then you also find 2 new restaurants that we ain't never heard of.
Facts. TikTok can be good. I'll give TikTok the pass. I'd have to stay away from Snapchat. Snapchat is you can get in trouble on Snapchat.
Well, it all depends. Because see, I got mine created in 2005.
Oh,
I ain't start getting on until 2007.
right.
But TikTok is more of, let's say, you enjoy the life I show you for 24 hours.
Right.
After that, you might not see it again.
Right.
So it's just something to just post.
What you think about TikTok now that America done bought it, the U.S. done bought it, and now they bought it from China, and I don't know. A lot of people, they say a lot of TikTok users and deleted their pages since it's been sold to the U.S. And,
So for what I'm hearing,
mm-hmm.
it's mainly because people have made TikTok a career. That's where they get their primary income.
Right.
So I was told that when China had it, they was paying more.
Mm.
Now US have it, they're paying less. But at that point, who really depends on TikTok for income? Because at the end of the day, they can take it away from that quick.
Yeah, but now I feel like everybody on TikTok depend on TikTok for their income because every other post is, you want to make money on TikTok? Let me show you how. First, follow this, subscribe to this, and share this onto your Facebook, onto your stories. And
TikTok is another scam.
right.
Where they call you and say, do you want insurance? I got insurance. I don't need you to call me. Nobody knows insurance. But the thing is, with TikTok, is people that goes on there and say, oh, I be on TikTok all day. I make money being on live all day. So what the hell you gotta do in the whole 8 hours all day?
So that's how they make their money.
Ain't that much talking in the world, baby. You doing customer service. How can I help you?
Man, you'll be surprised.
I can't be on TikTok all day.
What do
I
you
only like people like that.
What you do for work? Where you work at?
I work at the VA.
Okay.
Hospital.
Shouts to the vets.
Yes. It's how they have good vets. They have bad vets. But I love all my vets.
Talking about bad vets. There's no such thing as a bad vet.
Now, you know what? I have experience where some vets, especially males, they have that mindset still where women are not allowed to work. So you don't have male nurses, much male nurses. So who's gonna take care of you?
Right.
So it gets to a point where in their mind, we shouldn't, as women, should be working. We shouldn't be doing anything except being in the house.
Oh, wow.
I had a patient tell me that. I said, that's cool. He said, what you mean? I said, because how many men about to sit up in here and deal with you? Because there ain't too many men. Unless you better add the janitors.
Right.
They can help you.
So right. So what are some of their experiences though? Do you think vets are respected? Do you think they treated fair, number one? Or
I'm gonna be honest with you. First off, a lot of vets, when it comes to some vets that have experience, a lot of them homeless.
Right.
So
and I don't think they should be.
Now, the VA did have a homeless shelter.
Okay.
It was in not VA. But when y'all president came in, they got shut down. It was funded. But a lot of vets didn't want the help as well. They felt like, okay, well, I'll just plan out in the waiting room on the weekends because nobody here and sleep. So a lot of them didn't want help. A lot of them on drugs. So it gets to a point where, granted, we treat all our vets the same. We're never not, oh, you can't come in because no. It's more of they feel like they're not respected, but a lot of them been through so much where getting the help to them, they don't want it. It's like a handout. They don't want the handout. They feel like they still have to earn it. And that's the thing. You have the free health care. You have this that's given to you.
Right.
But a lot of them still don't show up for them appointments. So at what point are you as a vet going to say, you know what? I got everything. I got some things for me. Resources for me. Let me utilize that.
Right.
But again, it's a lot of vets that's out here that need the help.
They don't want
it. A lot of them don't want it because they don't want to utilize the resources. They don't want to accept that help.
I wonder why though.
It's a mind thing. Same with how vets have PTSD, and a lot of people not trained to handle that. It's a thing where it's a mind thing. So we can't force anybody to do anything when they don't want to. But we have to still provide the resources.
Right.
They come in the ER, they get admitted. Now, I done worked the psych floor. I ain't gonna lie to you. Psych floor, the best floor to me.
The best floor.
You want So when it comes to the psych floor, a lot of people think, oh, it's anger, it's violence. It's not. It's just a place for them to call home temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them volunteer themselves in there.
Oh, wow.
So it's not a mandated thing.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them need a place to stay, so they volunteer themselves. And I have met some great vets. When I say great vets on the psych floor, great. When I see them in the hallway, they speak. I come on the floor. They call me Niecy because I sit and talk to them. I want to know about your past.
Right, you care. And see, that'd be the problem. A lot of vets feel like, and that may be the reason why they don't want to accept the help, is because they know it's probably some lower tiered bullshit. Like it's just entry level. Here you go. Thank you. Here go a pair of socks and some vitamins.
See, the thing is, a lot of veterans that comes on the psych floor, some of them have mental issues, okay? But it's not to a extreme where they're violent. I can't say I've been on the floor where they're violent.
Right.
So we have the side where the men are at. We have the side where the medical side is at.
Okay.
So it's a mix of women and men, but it's older people. You feel me? Right. Or for the women, it's young people.
Right.
So it's a mix, but I look at the fact that when you're staff, I'm a floater. I float through the whole hospital.
Okay.
But when you're staff on that unit, that's the unit that's supposed to be aware of things. Whereas you're able to know about your patient more than his name and why he's there. Because everybody fought a different thing. You didn't mean the Army, Navy, Marines. So they're not all the same. They've been through different experiences. So you can't treat them all the same. Oh, when they on the psych floor, they crazy. No, they not.
Right.
When I talk to them, I know more about them and my 8-hour shift. These people know on their 5 days they didn't been with them veterans.
Wow. Because that'd be the difference. You just decide to care a little bit more.
Yeah, I talk to them. We crack jokes. They call me Niecy because I come up there and they say, where you been? Because although everybody fought a different war, everybody been through different experience, they're human.
Facts.
You can't treat nobody different because of the unit they on or the life experience they've been through, because they're still a human being, an individual. Facts. You can't say all, because when they was born as one. And a lot of people don't realize that. Mm-hmm. It's like grouping one person's action as a whole.
Right.
So
you can't do that.
You can't.
That's what's up. So why do you think, what be the separation though? Well, besides the fact that I guess it's just people care. You care. Or
so you have some people that have the heart in healthcare. You have some that's just there for the check. The problem is
healthcare that kind of field though. Like if you're not passionate about it.
If you're not passionate about it, so although you got the nurses, you got the health techs, you got the phlebotomists, they still have to interact with that patient.
Right.
So you're gonna talk to them regardless. A phlebotomist ain't going to roll, I'm gonna come draw your blood. We have one lady there, that's a phlebotomist. I love her, Mr. Cole. She go in, she have a comment. You might not even like needles, but she would talk to you through the whole process. She will know about half of your life within that whole little 5 minutes she with you. Because you already told her, patient already told her, you ain't taking me. But she talked to them through and get it done. So it goes off the mindset that, you got to have that empathy. You can't just go in and be like, oh, I'm a nurse. What that mean? I'm the president of the United States. What that mean?
Right.
So you have to have that mindset. You got to have that heart, because every job is different.
That's true.
Your heart gonna be different in certain things.
That's true.
So you can't just go to school and say, oh, this is what I want to be because they're making money. No, because messing with a vet, they gonna treat your life.
Especially getting in the field that requires the empathy and the compassion and just you can't just jump in that for a check. No.
See, the thing is, a lot of people that have been in the healthcare field, they done been through everything. I didn't work that VA, Now, granted, out of all the hospitals, like the University of Chicago, U of I, all of them was way different.
Mm-hmm.
You would have tough skin to deal with the veterans.
Mm.
Or that, you gonna be like I did, got my ass whooped. I had a veteran, definitely. But he wasn't there mentally. I go like
he jumped on you?
Man, that man hit me so goddamn hard. So the bad part is he hit me. He wasn't trying to hit me. I was trying to keep him from falling.
Okay.
He swung and he hit me because he was trying to grab me because he won't fall. He punched in my chest. So my ass kind of like fell out. The problem was when I found out that the VA don't have workers' comp. Yeah, I got my goof ass up. I was up. I'm gonna break the next time.
You said right. You say no. Fuck that.
Because they don't have workers' comp. So that being said, I'm gonna take this ass up and come back to work in about 2 days. All right.
Damn. So it wasn't intentional.
It wasn't intentional.
Okay.
Now, granted, some of them they be whipping ass. Yeah, I just glad I ain't on that side.
Damn.
The crazy part, that be the medical side though. They don't be the psych floor.
Wow. Because you say the psych floor is cooler.
Shit, the psych floor, the outpatient, no, the inpatient substance abuse floor. They just there. I done played pool with some of the patients.
Mm.
So it's like your work is how you make it.
Right.
If you make your work hard, you're gonna have a long, stressful day.
Right.
But in my defense, I get along with all my patients. They might cuss me out the first 20 minutes, maybe 30 when they see me. But at the end of the day, they ain't crazy. But that's just how me and my patients are.
Have you had any sad experiences, or you lost any patients where you were taking care of and they may have passed away or something, or some sad experiences with that?
I was working at this hospital, University, and they was like, "Oh, this lady's gonna pass," and back of my mind said, "Oh, she don't do it on my shift."
Oh wow!
And she did 15 minutes of my shift. I watched her. It happened. I sat right there and watched the numbers drop. That's how I knew it was over with then.
Wow.
But I felt
you watched okay, so you watched her numbers on her levels on the screen.
Yeah, so it was more from like 90, 70, 50. So I was more hurt for her husband and her son. Her son was in the army. They had to fly him here. Right. He was on his way, but they got him here quicker. So it's just, you gotta have that mindset. Like, it's not about you. You have to comfort the family.
Right. Was that your patient, or that was just somebody?
That wasn't my patient. That was the crazy part about it. But I took care of a person that was in that stage before, but I didn't watch her pass. Okay. So with this lady, I watched her take her last breath. And to see her husband, they've been married for 65 years. Wow. 65 years, baby.
Wow. That's tough.
So it's just, like I say, in the healthcare field, you have to prepare yourself for the ups and downs.
That's true.
And the ugly.
Talk about how much compassion and empathy is so important during a time when you lose a patient, because it's so much protocol, it's so much business that happens in the hospitals that it's almost like, because there's procedures, you almost forget that you're handling a person.
Now, the problem with that is you have some people that has passed away in the hospital. Their family nowhere to be found. Wow. So our protocol for one hospital be, after we get done taking care of the patient, we put the flag over, and they do the whole standard thing because of the loss of soldier. Then we take them downstairs to the morgue. The problem is, like I said, a lot of families don't live in Chicago. So these veterans here by themselves. Right. So when you call, they got belongings. Who comes to retrieve them? So it's like I said, it's a different protocol for everything. But when it comes to a loved one passing away, a family or a patient passing away, it's more hurtful because again, when you call people, they're not, and
Right.
and a lot of them don't even know they're in the hospital.
Wow.
So it gets to that point.
Wow. Does it get overwhelming?
Which part?
The everything about dealing with the vets, them passing, just the hospital period.
I think overwhelming would be overwhelming. I'm saying, oh, jeez. So, dealing with the veterans is more like how can I put it? As far as like they're so demanding.
Mm.
Some mindsets are I'm a vet. When I call, you supposed to be on my beck and call. So I was like, well, what happens to the other 50 people we get up here? I have patients tell me I'm the reason why you have a job. I'm like, well, what happens to the other vets we get on all other units? I guess you don't want to pay for me, huh? So it gets to that point. But it's more men that call only because they feel like they lonely. Now, granted, anybody in the hospital gonna feel lonely because people don't like the hospital.
Exactly.
Who wants to be like, oh, I'm going to the hospital? Nobody's gonna volunteer to the hospital. The problem is when I have patients that has wives, I go in there and I treat them like they wives. So like a patient that call me, he'll talk crazy. I'm like, I ain't told your wife. Who you talking to? He'll be like, see, that's why I like you. Cause you get me right back in check. I say, yeah, calm your ass down. What you want? and that's crazy because a lot of managers say, you got a different relationship with them. I say, cause they want somebody to talk crazy to them. I'm the right person, baby.
Facts. You say you got the right one.
I need a little boost of income with that part. Jeesh.
Anybody ever got out of line with you?
Oh, I had a veteran told me to whoop my ass.
Not the one that whooped your ass. Another one.
It was another one.
He said he was going to intentionally whoop your ass.
That man told me I would get up and whoop your ass. I said, and who the fuck go sit there and let you whoop their ass?
That's the
hospital. I
tried
my hardest. But granted, working with vets, it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge compared to what I'm used to. Man, I'm used to newborns and labor delivery, NICU, and sometimes some medical floors. But dealing with vets, boys, you'll become an alcoholic. But they after a while, they cool, they relax.
Yeah.
You know, they know what they're here for. Some of them challenge you to see if you're a punk. My patient told me that one day. He said, I want to see what you. He told me, he said, I wanted to see what you a punk bitch. I say, repeat that. So his neighbor say, he won't love you a punk bitch.
Me no punk bitch.
I say, hell fucking no, what's up?
Damn.
He say, sis, what I'm talking about, you so ghetto. But when he see me in the hallway, he be like, hey, Miss C.
Damn.
That's all I care. As long as you got respect for me, I appreciate. Hey, I love all people.
Respect is golden.
Yes.
I be seeing you on social media, and you talk a lot about like relationships, women's roles, and things like that. How do you look at relationships? Are you in one right now?
No. Yeah, I gotta get me one.
Come on, I gotta get me one.
I gotta get me one eventually.
Right.
Cause y'all know it's hard for me. Cause I got a mouth on me. Damn, shit. Y'all know how I am.
So, how do you view relationships?
A relationship to me is a team.
Okay.
You know, once you become in a relationship, it's two people. You can't never say, "Oh, it's me." It's not you. It's us.
Right.
The problem with relationships is, and no offense, cause I'm about to knock the men down right now. Hold up. A lot of men want to showboat and impress these women where they say, oh, I take care of you. The problem is they don't look at the aftermath. Why I say that? Because you want to take care of this woman, but if your money, your finances hit a hard block, is she gonna be able to pick up the slack and help you?
Right.
So it gets to that point. A relationship is a team. So when it becomes one person in that group, it's it's not a team no more.
Right.
It's not a relationship no more.
Yeah.
You technically by yourself. You single. Accept that single life and keep it moving.
Man. So you cool with splitting bills, 50-50, all that?
Hell yeah, because I can't stay at home. I tried that for 2 days being off. Picked up a shift. Sheesh.
You ain't with the stay-at-home shit?
I can't do the stay home because I get bored. It's like being unemployed.
Mm.
Because I look at it like, what is the purpose of me staying at home? If I get up in the morning, the kids go to school, the house is clean, the dinner is cooked. What the hell I'm staying at home? That shit I can do when I get off work.
Right.
I could clean when I get off work. I can clean. Well, at first I can cook when I get off work because my house will stay clean. So what is the whole concept?
But you know what though, I feel like it's the back and forward with what women be thinking they want. You know, women they'll work jobs and maybe they're not getting the results they want to get of whatever it is on that job. So they want to tell themselves, I'd rather be a stay-at-home mom. Then they staying at home, you give them what they want. You can stay at home, take care of these kids, clean this motherfucker, sweep, mop, do all this other shit. And then that gets tiring. 3-6 months in the deal. Now you tired of that. Now you won't help around the house. Like what the fuck?
So the thing about that is, a lot of women have this mindset that staying home is the key. It's not. Because how do you contribute financially? How do you contribute to the relationship? So let's keep it real. If I was in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want my man to be at work all day, all night, making somebody else richer because I want to be a stay-home mom. I'm putting all the responsibilities on him financially. I want overtime to be optional for him, not mandatory. I don't want him to pick up 2-3 jobs, take care of the household when I'm capable of getting my ass up and doing it on my own.
Right.
And helping out. So it's like when she's a stay-home mom, how is she beneficial? Because let's keep it real. I didn't see you working like me. When you are a woman of value and you know what you want and you in a relationship and you cherish a relationship, you're gonna do everything possible to make sure it's a relationship where I don't want to argue. I don't argue about finances because I got the bag and he got the bag. Right. Man, we got to pay bills and we got something to go out of town. See, it becomes a problem when women that want to stay home, you ain't got no time for me. No, bitch, he at work. You want to be a stay-home mama.
And that be the thing though. I tell people this. Enough is never enough. For some people, enough is never enough. And you got to learn how to leave good enough alone.
Yep.
You try to tweak too much, you try to get the most out of some shit too much, you can overdo it. You can strip the boat like that.
Yeah.
And that be the problem. A lot of times people they think they want these things in relationships. Come to find out that that's not what they really want. They be lying.
So the thing is, women go for what they want because they see it on TV. Baby, don't tell me no. Don't get this fantasy life, bitch. It's reality. Reality is, I need a 2-person household.
Facts.
Because if I'm out here chasing this bag, I need my man out here chasing this bag, baby. We gonna get this bag together.
We gotta invest. 2 incomes better than 1.
Exactly. But you have women that in their mindset, I want to be a stay-home mom. I hate that fucking term. Oh my God, I hate that phrase.
What do you tell them though? Like, you got friends that think like that? Like, when the conversation comes up.
So, I had a little cousin. Love her to death. She my daddy's dad. Yeah. So, and my best friend, they quit to say, I need a man to take care of home. I want him to just come in and take out all my bills. The problem is,
that's a common mindset.
Yeah, that's the fucked up mindset. That's the problem. They think they back in the day when Grandpa was busting doing out there. No, she had no option. She had no reason. She got to stay home and make them babies. But now that's 2026, baby. That shit dead.
Right.
See, the thing is, I gotta tell my best friend and I tell my little cousin. You can't expect a man to come in your life and tell you to be a stay-home wife. A man adds value to your life. If your value is already ain't shit and low before he got there, what is he adding?
Right.
If he can't provide everything in that relationship, the table, the chairs, the food, silverware, what do he need you to sit down and eat for? It's the same way as a woman. Nobody wants a person they can't do.
Right.
Because again, you don't add value to the relationship. You're just there.
Hmm.
So that's the problem right there.
Now, see, I agree with what you're saying, but the trouble with that is most women, because they be afraid to look in the mirror and accept that accountability, they'll say, "Oh, she a pick me, or she just want to be chosen and all this. She just pandering." Because, like, how do you feel about that?
I laugh at them.
Yeah,
I laugh at them.
because we want to get chose, right? Is that
Yeah, but the thing is, at what cost?
right?
Because you have it where women that want to stay home and everything else, they ask control from that man. He's paying, giving you money. He's doing this. Why do you want to be controlled? Shit, I go to work every day. At this point, the battle is controlling my ass. So why do I need a man to control my life because he had to give me an allowance? What the fuck is an allowance?
Where you get that mindset from, though?
Which one?
Just the thought of everything you're just saying right now.
So
Because it's not common. It exists in a lot of people, a lot of women, but the average woman, I would say, would be the type of, well, if I had an option of, if my man could do it all, I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll use my money to save or other things, but if I ain't gotta use that money to pay no bills.
So I have I talk to a lot of men that on Facebook, I probably put a post up or something on Facebook. Or I hear men views. We got guys in the family.
Right.
So I got guy friends that I talk to, and they in a relationship. The problem is they say, "Oh, T, I'm tired. I'm working all these hours and she don't want to help out." And I tell them, "That's your fault, dummy." See, the thing is, I hear different views from everybody. I think I hear more from the guys. I think about our family got more men than we got women in our family.
Facts.
So I hear more from the guys than I do the women.
Okay.
Now, when it comes down to the women mindset, a lot of women, I haven't met much, but a few don't mind the 50-50. So, yeah, that's why I say
I don't know none that mind that shit.
I just said a few. And damn it, shit, a few.
I think they lie on social media and say they're not with that shit, but they have to, because a lot of men, not to say that they ain't own shit, or what I'm saying,
they ain't.
They not able. Some men are just not able.
You have some women that say not with the 50-50. They the main breadwinner because they men ain't shit. See, the problem is, and I'm gonna keep saying the problem is because I don't pick sides. Okay, women are wrong when they wrong, men are wrong when they wrong. But women want to put this, like I say, Facebook and social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's the life they chose to be on that site platform.
Right.
But in reality, half of these heifers they can't even fucking add. They can't add. Right. Some of them don't even have work ethics. So you can't come to me and say, "Oh, well, I want a man to provide," but how are you providing for yourself?
Right, and they never. Some of them, they want that shit. And they never saw a man providing.
Yeah, because they're the breadwinners.
Right.
So it's, like I say, it goes back to when women say men ain't shit. Let's keep it real, women. If you'd have been in 5-10 relationships last year, and every man ain't shit, maybe you the problem.
Facts. You the common denominator.
You are the problem. I mean, you ain't shit. Your attitude ain't shit. Your work ethics ain't shit. 9 times out of 10, your vagina ain't shit either. But, they tolerate it because you probably come beneficial taking care of their asses. But you can't say all men ain't shit because all men ain't the same either.
Facts.
It's what you attract.
I tell, and see, you try to tell them that, they don't want to hear it.
Because they think they're not the problem. See, I'm that friend that gonna tell you, I lost friendships already. I don't give a fuck. But y'all bitches the problem.
I saw a post that said a broke woman doesn't think she's a problem. She thinks she has the wrong man.
Because her ass broke. She got a broke ass mindset. See, the thing is, you can't have a rich man and your pocket's little as hell.
Right.
You can't say, "Oh, I want to go out there and go downtown and eat $180 steak." Baby, you can barely afford the steak that's coming out of Jewel's. So I'm gonna need you to sit your cheap ass, broke ass down. But ladies, the problem is too, it gets to a point where us as women need to take accountability. Same way as men, because y'all men be attracting the wrong ones.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say a lot of them, but some of y'all be attracting the women that she got a bad body, but her brain cells are small.
Yeah. Pea brain. Put her brain in the bird brain. The bird will fly backwards.
Shit, a Tyler fucking more brighter than their asses. But what what I'm saying is, ladies, we can't keep on pointing fingers at men and say, "Oh, they're the problem." Oh, we have to look at our life. Look at our whole perspective on life. We have to change shit around because you're not gonna get a good man if you sit up here thinking that all men the same. You have to look at every relationship and break down piece by piece the common denominator. You are, but if you done dated 3 men, what 3 of them, all 3, what they have in common? Mine is your ass. What else do they have in common? Like, they might have been controlling,
right,
aggressive.
street.
So, exactly. Yeah. And see, just because you meet someone don't mean that you're supposed to be in a relationship with them.
Facts.
Because women would jump in a relationship quick as hell.
So that's pretty much how you think relationships should go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a team.
Facts.
If it's not a team, then what are you doing?
Facts. But you know what though? You just gave that advice, but you also tried to make an excuse for why you're not in a relationship. You said something about you got a bad mouth.
I got disrespect. Okay. I don't listen. I talk back. I ain't gonna even lie. I do.
Why are you championing that though?
So I'll say that because I let people know what they get themselves into. I don't want you to be like, well, at the beginning, she was nice.
You tell them to fuck off the rip.
Now, I'm petty. I like to have fun. I'm not gonna lie. I travel a lot. I have fun. That's my life. I'm 39 years old. I like to have fun. The thing is, with me, when it comes to relationships, I have to be able to know that you all in, that you're gonna match the same energy I provide. Because if I'm in a relationship with someone, I need you to be there for me mentally and physically. Someone be there for you. It ain't all about finances. So if you can't come to me mentally and physically, I can be able to talk to you as a grown up and have an adult conversation. Everything keeps getting pushed back. I'm gonna walk away because I feel like that's an issue. But my biggest thing is, if I tell you at the beginning what I've been through, period, like I didn't been in a relationship where I had a dude tell me, you gonna beat my ass. I was trying to figure out how he was gonna do that. But yeah. So I done had it where
so you get tough with guys. You get in their face.
No, you know
you
what?
You provoke niggas.
I don't even do that. That's the crazy part about it. I don't.
Okay.
I think with me is more like if I'm really into a man, my whole attitude and all that smart mouth, all that shit go away. The problem was the last dude tried it where I was being really nice. And man told me, he said, I got backup bitches waiting to take your spot. I said, shit, we can call them bitches together. Let's call them. And then he told me, say, see what I'm talking about? I knew you had that side of you. I said, I bit my tongue for so much because I liked you. Right now, you ain't about to play with me.
Right.
So it's like, granted, I do have guys that want a relationship. Some of them, I'm still waiting on background checks, but yeah.
What can men do to tame your relationships? Is you gotta lay it down the right way, and then you listen, or you gonna forgive, or you gonna drop all your ways if he knocking that motherfucker out? Good.
It ain't got nothing to do with sex. Cause see, the thing is,
you just a firecracker.
No, you know, no, cause don't do that.
Cause what the fuck is you doing?
Okay. It ain't okay to do with sex. Because you can have the man, he can have the greatest penis ever, but his attitude can be fucked up. Like, I don't have to argue. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not about to send you no paragraph. I'm not going through your phone. I'm not about to do none of that shit. You want to argue? Go to the next room.
Right.
Call your mama. I don't care who you call, but I ain't about to argue with your ass. So that's the problem. Most guys, they so used to these women they got to argue with. I'm not arguing with you. I'd rather love you, be your protector, You know, we have fun. I got your back, $100,000.
Facts.
And we in a relationship, and I don't get in a relationship quick either. Relationship, believe me, I'm gonna always have your back. You call me, say we got a situation. Where you pull up at?
Facts.
So that's how a relationship supposed. That's how my relationship will be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not gonna argue with you because if you want to argue, and I don't do baby mama drama. That's the problem with most guys. Your baby mama still holding on. Don't come to me. Don't do that, please don't.
So you 39, a firecracker. You tell niggas from the beginning. I don't listen. I talk back.
It be a joking though. I don't say it seriously now. Cause the guy he say, tell me about yourself. I said, I'm 39. I said, he said, what you're saying? I said it serious. He say, oh, you a smart ass. Well, since we got to that topic now, you know, I talk back and shit. But I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm a, you know, I don't do that part.
Okay.
Now, I've been on a date recently. I got her from that date.
What is something that you feel like you are willing to let go of? Because shit, I mean, you gonna be 40 this year?
Yeah, 50 something.
So see, you tipping 40. What's some things that you feel like you're willing to change about yourself in order to have that relationship, that long term? Do you think about marriage?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, ain't no guy finna deal with no shit like your disclaimers.
Okay, but this is the thing though. Let me tell you right. So when it comes down to relationship, like I told you, I can't put all that shit to the side.
Okay. If everything I need is being given.
It's not even always about me. It's about us. If you come to me and tell me in my past I did this, come keep it real. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't give a fuck about your past. I'm just don't give a fuck. Why? It's always two sides to the story.
Right.
Where the guy gonna tell me, oh, well, this will have my past relationship. I don't give a fuck about your past relationship. I don't care if that hoe that you was dating cheated on you and had 5 kids. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm basing you as a whole on my opinion, of my experience from you. Not from what you done told me or what happened. I don't care. Don't come to me and say, well, my past, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm letting you know that I don't care.
So are you saying that because you got a past, cuz? How do women count sex partners?
I don't know. Stand you with my shit.
Okay.
So wait a minute.
Because I done had conversations. Some women say if I ain't get off, it don't count. I think that's
I ain't gonna lay
they call it girl math.
No, so I had a friend tell me, she said, T, your ass single and you ain't giving no man no attention. Nope. Because I don't entertain shit I don't want. If I don't want you, I'm not gonna entertain your ass. Because I mean, to you, in your mind, you gotta what's the name? You know, you gotta, how can I put it? You got a chance.
Right. I'm
not entertaining you. I don't want you. I don't want you to have a chance. Now, granted, I used to get niggas my Google number. And this guy thought I had an Android.
Oh, wow.
So he said, I'm gonna buy you another phone. I want Android. I said, fool, that's the damn Google number. I won't respond to your ass, but you kept calling me. So, you know, with Google, when they call through your regular number. Right. Stupid ass answer the phone. I didn't know what it was either. But I feel like I have guys that want to talk to me, that want a relationship. It's just with me, at the time, I put my life on hold from late dating for 2 years. Mm-hmm. I was in school.
Right.
So, knowing me mentally, working full time, going to school full time, I'm knowing that I wasn't going to have the capacity or the attention to even give to that man. So, why waste his time?
Right.
Now, yeah, I guess I'm back dating. No, I'm going to say that like that, but I guess I'll give somebody a chance, but it's just I wouldn't say the dating pool is trash. It's more of the concept of a lot of men, they've been hurt and fucked up by these trifling ass women. They think, again, like how women do. All women the same.
For the most part.
That's the thing, though. I had a guy tell me, he said, T, you would be a dope ass woman. He said, but I'm going to keep it real. My ex fucked me up so much, I don't even want to relationship no more.
Yeah, I've been in a relationship before I met my wife. I was in a relationship, and man, that shit ended so crazy. I took a 2-year break.
That's what I'm saying. So
Like, what the fuck,
it's
man?
it is to a point where relationships, they're not the same anymore. Before, I think back in the day, I was like back in a couple years ago, it was more of you going on a real date. Like you gotta really be in a relationship or married to even have that life. Like dating ain't the same. Like I like they ain't the same.
Right.
Yeah, females go on a date, don't even come up home. Shit, these niggas are here crazy.
I think people be looking for too much of the superficial shit, the fake shit, the shit that's on TV, the shit that's on social media.
That's what a lot of people. That's what I say. A lot of people use this platform to be somebody else.
Right.
In reality, that person ain't who he is. So I mean, it gets to that point where social media then took over a lot of mindsets, especially grown-ups. You think kids though, but for adults,
Yeah.
they stupid.
These niggas be tripping.
They want to compare themselves to Beyonce. Any grown person wanted to compare themselves to a celebrity, think they ass. Fuck, I
Facts.
can't.
That just all speaks to just your mindset and how you was taught developing, and like, so what are some of the things you learned as a kid that you still use to this day in regards to things that was instilled in you?
Work ethics.
Okay.
So my mom, growing up, she was a single parent. So my mom was going to school for a time, working for a time, still had us. So it was more for me work ethics. I ain't gonna lie, work, man. I used to around tax time, my taxpayers would be like, hey, "You got too many fucking tax W-2s." Cause baby, I was working University of Chicago in the morning, leave there, work at Ford overnight on the forklift. I didn't do some shit up, falling asleep, but I made it.
Wow.
But when it comes down to working, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
I don't. I might hate it, but I know I gotta make it.
Would you feel like you needed to do all that damn work if you was in a relationship?
It all depends because I'm gonna still make it regardless.
Right.
So I think with
Because I
me,
mean, your guy, I don't know if he gonna be wanting you to work early in the morning. Then you got an overnight job. When the fuck?
well, that was at the time. Now, granted, through the app, I still pick him up. Like a guy work the VA in the morning sometimes, and then I'll pick him up overnight, and then change, like a shower at the overnight job, and then go to my work at the VA, so I don't get no sleep. But I think with me it was because I had a goal. I was paying tuition then because I'm paying $1,500 every week, so
Right.
I had to make sure that tuition was paid for. So that was my thing. And like I said, I can't sit in the house and not do nothing. I think with me, like, even on my off day, I'm doing something. So, I mean, a 2-person household is cool, but I just want him to know that, baby, I'm going to work.
Right.
I'm not going to say I'm overboard myself, but I'm not going to be a lazy one.
Right. Right. What was your dad like?
Ain't shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was shit. But out of him, I did gain a sister,
Okay.
an older sister. But other than that, yeah, he ain't shit.
No relationship at all?
The older we got, he wanted a relationship with us. But at this point, you did damage when you were younger.
Right.
So what do we need? What are we praising you for?
I feel you. So he looking for praise?
He told me, I'm your daddy. I said, boy, you're another my mama. You just get her pregnant. So it was that's what it is. Shit. Let's keep it real. So it was just that, my little brother, he named after my dad. But my dad's side of the family, I love them hard. Oh, I love them, my favorites. So I thankful for them. Thankful for him for them. But yeah, shit.
Do you think that ties into your makeup today though? Like, what part of that is him? What part of you is him?
Shit, there's none of that.
None of it.
My mom raised me.
Okay.
That's who my mom and my daddy
But you got that DNA in you, so you gonna be.
Only DNA I could have tried if I was a boy was to be a deadbeat. But other than that, I can't. I don't know. Debbie 101.
I took some screenshots of some posts that I felt like, was pretty powerful, and I want you to expound on those. You said something about like, it's 2026. Accept the story that you're giving, because I ain't correcting shit.
Yep. So if I stop fucking with you last year, or however it go, and you go tell your side of the story, I ain't correcting shit. What that person said was true.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, they gonna make up a story regardless. People gonna believe what they want to believe. I'm not correcting shit.
It's about protecting your peace any damn way.
My people protect them. I let people go last year before on December
Facts.
31st, 2025.
Facts. So
and 11:45.
At 11:45.
Yep.
And you say something about like you're not interested in when seeking no validation. Sometimes you got to be your own biggest fan. Speak to that though, because I feel like so many people, they feel like they need validation.
That's because they're not used to it.
Okay.
See, the thing is, when you're your biggest fan, nothing no one says means shit to you.
Right.
So you're motivating yourself. You're inspiring yourself. You're happy for the success you did because you did it yourself.
Right.
So you have to be your biggest fan. You can't expect nobody else to be like. Granted, some go root for you. They close to you. They know your struggle. They're gonna root for you. But at the end of the day, you're your biggest fan because if anything was to fail success, you did it.
Facts.
A lot of people go for like Facebook for validation. What the hell are they validating for? I don't need a validation. I'm me. When I was born Teierra. Not us, not our.
Right.
So you don't have to sit here and look at it and be like, hey Trent, I need your validation. I need, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Just for me to praise, for you to praise what I'm doing.
Tell me I'm doing good.
I don't need that. Because my progress and the hit and miss or fail, that's gonna tell me where I'm at.
Right.
See, a lot of people that, like, perfect example, those that record the good things they do in life, I'm not recording shit. You're not recording things to show that you to help somebody else. You're recording people like, oh, some people say, you did a good thing.
You doing that for yourself.
You did a blessing.
Yeah.
No, stupid. You did it for attention.
You doing that for yourself.
You did it fucking for attention.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of people out here that do good things and they don't even know they're being recorded.
Facts.
So when you record something, it just all coincidentally record something and then you put it on Facebook, you wanted the praise. You wanted the attention. You ain't do it to help.
You ain't do it from the heart.
No. A lot of things people don't. A lot of people think people do. They don't help do for the heart. They want shit for attention. A lot of people seek attention for the wrong reasons.
Right.
So it gets to a point where women that's on social media, you shaking ass while they're on social media. You want the attention, but the outcome ain't what you expected.
Right. Because now niggas coming at you sideways.
And then you get mad.
Trying to pay for that motherfucker.
Now, the biggest thing that get on my fucking nerves is people that get on Facebook and record themselves crying. It was a process to get your ugly ass on social media to record yourself crying. Now, you attention seek. Or they say, I'm going through something. Don't ask me what happened. The fuck you tell us for? Because we going to ask you what the happened.
No questions right now. I'm just, pray for me, please. No questions. I'm not. I kind of need to know, nigga.
No, I'm trying to think. You might be crying because
you did some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. You going to jail. But it's like the people the biggest people is the one that come on social media and cry. You didn't. So you mean tell me you didn't started crying, signed in on Facebook,
prop the camera up,
press record, and cried. Let's sit your dumb ass down. The fuck.
You also talked about fighting depression.
Yeah.
When, where, how, what was it like?
I think with me, it was more of the change of career thing with me.
Okay.
Because I worked at Ford for like 5 years. And I was cool with it for me. I was on the line and I went to forklift. Then I ended up leaving for it and I went to University of Chicago. I got tired of that shit too. It's like I felt like my life wasn't moving like I had it planned.
Right.
So I had to call mom like, Mom, I'm just not myself. Like I used to be tired all the time, mentally drained. I had to go through a lot of shit. But I always used to put on this little smile. I was the fun girl, the cool person to be around. But the whole time I fight depression.
Wow.
But I couldn't tell nobody because that's my story. I don't know why people judge. Nowadays you can't tell people what you're going through.
Right.
People use it against you.
Right.
So my mom was the person I talked to. So I had to vent to her and cry to her. So it was getting to a point where mentally I was drained. I couldn't do it. I didn't have no energy. It was times I was using fucking vacation time like this I can relax. Because I couldn't do it mentally. And that's what made me go back to school.
Okay.
So then I went to school, got my social and science. I don't know what the fuck that's for. I just got it because it was social.
You said something to do.
Something to do.
Something different.
And then I didn't want that. So then I went back to school, got my bachelor's of cybersecurity.
Okay.
So now I feel like I'm close to where I'm trying to be at.
Okay.
They give me that. Microsoft hit me back. I need to take the job. Then my Oracle, I'm gone. But depression really hit me because I never really been through that. I used to hear people say, "Oh, I'm depressed." They really do it to you experience yourself.
Right.
And when I say I didn't have it sucked the energy out of me, all I could do was sleep.
How'd you get yourself out of it? And then how close to the edge did it take you? Like
So it didn't take me to a point that I want to take myself out.
Or
it was more
somebody else or
no, it wasn't a harmful situation.
Okay.
It was more of the fucked up situation. Like I feel like I'm not where I want to be.
Right.
At that moment.
You just needed a few dollars.
I just needed to get the hell out the damn healthcare field.
Niggas just need some money, man.
But it was but it was more
give me $20, cuz.
It was just because I wanted to be, like I said, I love the healthcare field. I just got tired of the same old bullshit every day. The negative energy from coworkers, like they come to work, they complain. Like I said, hate, and it got to a point where I had to tell them, "Fuck is y'all complaining for?" Because it's like nobody woke you up to send you here. Y'all applied for this fucking job. So it got to a point I had to take my frustration out because it's like I'm going through my shit mentally because I'm trying to put myself where I want to be in the career wise, and y'all out here complaining about some bullshit.
Right.
So it made me go back to school a couple of times. So I went back to school. Last year, finished my bachelor's in cybersecurity.
IT?
Yeah, something like going back to school, my master's.
That's where the bread at.
Yeah, I want to nurse in informatics because with nursing informatics, you can still do computers and nurse at the same time. So,
okay.
Yeah,
you be coding and shit.
I know how to do the Python code, but I still be challenging with that because I hated Python. But a lot of companies deal with Python, so that's one of the coding situations. Okay. But granted, to be honest with you, I applied for Southwest cybersecurity, but I have to be in Dallas because I can't be 200. Right. Yeah, because even though it's remote, they want you to be 200 miles from Dallas.
Within 200 miles.
Yeah.
So you ain't necessarily got to be in Dallas.
I gotta be like a Houston, cool, but you got to be 200 miles. And anybody from Illinois,
you got to move down
Minnesota. There. But I also applied for Microsoft and Epic. Epic, they hit me back. They want me to move to Wisconsin. I'm not leaving one cold state to go out there. They food nasty shit.
Right.
I'm big. I like to eat.
You say fuck that. That's pretty good though. I feel like that depression part, I feel like that was probably the biggest, only because so many people hit them walls, and it make people it affects people differently. Did you have to take any courses or any counseling, or it was just like a period in your life that you just went through and hope you glad that you got out of it? Or?
It was, I think, talking to my mom. I got myself. She always tell me, Teierra, you gotta write everything down. Meaning, like, you know how every day you got something to do in the mornings, but you got to make calls. So she's like, write everything down that you need to do. So every day to write things down, I scratch out whatever I need to do, and I continue adding on. So it got to a point where it was like, T, you can't if you don't. I always heard the phrase, if you don't like where you at, change it, right?
Right.
Change it.
And it was that simple for you.
It was a struggle, but I got there.
That's what's up.
It was a struggle. It was financially draining. Shit. But I got to.
How big are you on loyalty?
Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't have friends where I did their ass dirty.
Oh man, what you took their man or something?
Shit, you seen some of they goddamn men. Shit, they shouldn't even want their asses.
Oh,
but
wow.
I think with me, it was more of the. I wouldn't say the dirty part. If I tell you the truth, or I tell you how I feel when it comes down to me, that shouldn't be a problem. So that was the problem. Like, if I feel like, if we're friends and I come to you and tell you about something I feel, and you ain't been a real friend, let's not go there. Because anybody been around me know I've been a real friend. You might not like how I move because I don't like how you move.
Right.
But my thing is, I need friends that can be able to be honest with each other. If you can't accept the honesty, then don't be around me. Because I'm very outspoken. Now, granted, I have some dope ass people in my life.
Well, hold on though. Do you use that to be an asshole though? If you can't accept my honesty, because sometimes people use that just to be disrespectful.
No, so okay,
I believe in tact and diplomacy. It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
That's my problem. Sometimes I have to correct on how I say things because I'm so used to being blunt about things that I need to reword how things come out. Now, I can't say that's my issue. The problem is too, I have people that sometimes take me there. Because if I come to you as an adult and we having a grown up conversation, and you don't like how I say it, you don't like what I said. Now you got aggressive with it. Now I'm going straight to hell with my bullshit. So it's just that I do have to correct on how I say things. Because some things I do, I'll be like, damn, that should have came out the way it did. And they say some things you can't take back. So that's some of the things, because some people I know are very sensitive. But again, when it comes to loyalty, you have to be able to. I think if you don't rock with that person, don't rock with that person. You got some people that are your friends, associates. You got a friend that's for every person, everything.
That's true.
Like, you might have a friend that you can call for relationship or marriage. You might got a friend that can talk about trips. So every friend has a different part of your life in different aspects. But regardless, the loyalty still stands for all of them because you still treat them as a whole. Because they're your friends.
Right.
But when it comes to loyalty, a lot of people don't know that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I fucked up before. I'm not talking about the friend real bad. I did. I apologize. We still cool to this day. But I'm knowing what not to do.
Right.
So I learn my ways.
Right.
I correct my ways. And I can't say all friendships has been genuine. A lot of people can't say that.
Nah.
Now I got one friend. That's my dog right there, Nisha. When I had did my home my business, she was there to help me pay my office.
Okay.
I was helping her with her daycare.
Okay.
So it was like, that's one of my real people right there.
Okay.
I got some more people, but I never had a problem with her. Never had a problem with Nisha.
You call, she coming. Loyalty.
Nisha, definitely. But loyalty work both ways though.
Facts.
So you can't tell me, oh, loyalty is respect. It is. but you ain't doing the same.
Right.
So what we doing? I can put you as an enemy slot real quick.
I guess when you put it that way, how many? It is important. Loyalty is important.
But you got to think about it too, though. When you think about that, us growing up now, and the same people that we had growing up, them A1s ain't A1s no more.
Right.
A1s become enemies.
Right.
A1s become associates.
Right.
So what we see as that that's my real friend for 20 plus years. Everybody else see that person as a snake. We don't see it because why? That's our day one, right?
That's true.
So we don't see it till that person snake us. So loyalty ain't the same like it used to be.
Right.
Some can still provide loyalty, some can't. But our biggest competitors be the ones that we grew up with. Be them A1s.
Thanks. But why though?
Because when you younger, everybody got the same mindset, right? Get money.
Right.
Let's get this bag. You know what the guys say? Fuck these hoes. So, but when you get older, the man ain't the same no more. You want to be you want to go into your own business. You want to make your own money. This person still want to hit the street, hit the clubs. That's why. You see, when you're friends and you start seeing your other friend doing way better and you in the same boat that you was in years ago, there ain't no growth in that. So now you start to hate on that friend.
Yeah.
You'll do anything to sabotage that friend. That's what loyalty is at. Because they don't look at you as a friend anymore.
Right.
They look at you as competition.
Competition now. That's crazy. And I guess, I don't know, man. Damn. That was wild.
Yeah, and you gotta think about it. And it's so crazy because perfect example of that what? They ain't a fool. But that's true life though. Because a lot of men, especially women too, growing up, we have a gang of friends, 5 deep. By the time you hit 35, 36, you got that one friend left.
Facts. You really don't find your real friends until you get to these ages. I tell people you gotta have some common ground.
Yeah.
In order for us to call each other friends.
You wanna know what's funny? I met a chick 2020, August of 2020. I was dating this guy. And his best friend, I met his wife, his girlfriend at the time. They got married a couple of years ago. I wasn't her wedding.
You was? Okay.
We talked every day. We kicked it every day. That was my homie. That was my friend. But she became my best friend. And I knew her less than 5 years. And she was more loyal to anybody.
Because I tell people it don't take the tenure of a relationship to figure out who gonna be who. True. So sometimes the ones that you've been knowing 20, 30 years, them be the ones because separation takes its natural place. Everybody fall into their own categories. Everybody fall into the places and lives that they belong to.
See, the thing is, a lot of them comfortable because they know they have a spot already.
Right.
Oh, that's been for 10 plus years. They already have a spot in your life. They feel like they cannot be gone, they cannot be taken away, cannot be voided.
And they feel like they don't have to do nothing to keep it maintained.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Because it's like, when it comes to a friendship, I'm not saying you have to do stuff for me, buy me gifts, none of that. Be there.
That's it.
And a lot of people don't know the value and the meaning of a friendship.
They don't know how to support.
If somebody passed in my family, you my friend, show up.
That's it.
I don't need you buying flowers.
Just show up. If you can't come to the funeral, just come to the wake. Sign the book, nigga, at least.
Something. Let me know that you was there.
Something.
But, again, like I say, people that have time invested, they comfortable.
Yeah. They feel like they don't got to do nothing else.
They're the ones you gotta keep, you gotta check on. They're the ones you gotta, how can I put it? They're the ones you gotta watch.
Facts. How many kids you say you got?
One and a grandbaby.
One and a grandbaby.
Oh, grandbaby. Lord Jesus.
What happened with your child's dad? You fucked that up too.
Jeez, damn, no.
You talked back. You said something slick.
Knew him.
Okay.
He lied about his age, actually. And I ain't find out about his real age till he told me from my mama.
He was younger than you.
He was older than me.
Way older?
I was 16. I was young.
Okay.
He was 24. Was he 18? No, he's 24, I believe. So, yeah.
24, 16?
She, one of them damn age. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was 18 or 24. One of them.
But you know what, though? You know what, though? Yeah, your ass was 16 and his ass was 20. You know the age.
No, Riri didn't tell me till afterwards, after I had the baby.
Oh, wow.
Because he had told me a story about his family member, and then Riri ended up telling my mama the same story I had already told her about. Mama was like, that sounds very familiar. And they started putting two and two together and found out, yeah. Actually, his auntie is Riri's best friend. That's what's up. We didn't find out after the baby.
Wow. So when you met him, he told you he was 15, 16?
I was young. I was 15. Shit.
And he said,
16.
And he said, hey, I'm 15 too.
I ain't for the man ain't tell me his age, but he didn't look older. Hey.
Oh, ass.
That's the reason why I had one and done Papa Coochie at an early age.
And you told him you was 16.
I don't think the age actually came about. But
you looking grown.
That's the thing though, I didn't even wear makeup then. I'm the same fucking way I look now. I was a little smaller though. What that's it. But granted, I learned from mama saying I ain't had no babies. One and done. Because I think with me, because I knew what it felt like to be a single mom, I won't put myself in that shit no more. Right. Yeah.
Right. Now that you're a grandmother, do you want to have any more?
Grandma, oh shit.
Granny.
She called me Nana. They look around like me. She actually my child. Damn. She told me, she said, I'm your granddaughter. I said, no. No, she told me I was her girl. She told me she was my grandma. Damn. But I don't want no more.
So right now, your baby is, what, 24?
23.
23, 24. So how is that relationship? Do y'all feel like, is it mother and daughter, or is it more like sister? Big sister, little sister.
Before my daughter my grandma came about, me and my daughter was like, it's always been just us. So that's another way I don't bring a lot of guys around. Okay. Because it's just us. Right. It's always been a house full of women. So to invite a man to my life, my daughter gotta like you too. I just can't be like, this is my guy. This is who I'm dating. No. Because it's always been me and my daughter. My daughter's outspoken as well. She the opposite of me.
Firecracker too.
No, you know what? To be honest, she the opposite of me. She actually quiet.
Okay.
Like she don't. Yeah, she the quiet version of me. Okay. But I need my daughter to be able to accept you as well. I just can't bring you into our life and then this will happen. My grandbaby, the last guy I dated a couple of years ago, he was trying to like be nice to her. She wasn't going. She told me, I don't like you. My grandma like you. I don't like you. And then I guess the ice on the cake was she put the Doritos in her mouth and told her to do it here. I said, no, you can't do that. So I guess there's no way of liking him at that point.
Oh, wow.
But my daughter had to like you, not just me, because it's always been women in my house. Okay. So I don't bring everybody with my grandbaby or my daughter.
Right. Because you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to. You can't be that comfortable where bringing anybody around your
Hell no.
But that's the problem. That's the concept of women. A lot of women meet a guy today. What's today? Monday. By Thursday, that man probably moved the hell in because he's a place to stay. It's cool.
Getting his mail over there.
Yeah.
He brought his PlayStation over.
Man, that one outfit.
You know. Y'all love that though.
That's what y'all. Don't say y'all. That's what y'all go for. I am an individual. Don't put me in a group. No.
That's what y'all go for.
Who?
Women peers.
Nah, man. If you ain't got a job, a car, a crib, I don't even want to hear about you. You know, this is me in favorite line. We come out of company. You know, I live with my mama, help my mama out, or my mama live with me. For sure, she do. Y'all are fucking roommates.
You know what? Hey.
Y'all fucking roommates.
Hey, no, that shit. It almost messed me up one time because my mom had to live with me for a little minute when I met my wife,
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
and she came over.
Y'all passed that on.
Yeah, I'm talking about, man. It was crazy. Almost she didn't believe. I had to damn near show her the lease. They're like, yeah, no, my mom. She just moved. She just moved from another state. You know what I'm saying? She just stayed with me for a little month or so. It was crazy.
Y'all passed the time is it?
It was crazy. It was crazy. Crazy.
But you know what? I had a guy tell me. He said, I want my woman to be like my mama. I said, you want your woman to be like your mama. Elaborate.
So it's the nurturing.
No, that ain't the nurturing part. He's talking about.
It's the nurturing that they like, that they want. It's the way she provides. It's because it's a level of love that he's getting from a woman that he's used to.
The man told me because he want a woman to wash his clothes,
The nurturing.
to feed him.
The nurturing.
No, I'm not doing all that. That's a problem.
Women are natural nurturers.
See, the thing was, it wasn't even that. It was more like he said, I like my woman to take care of me because I don't work. My mama still take care of me. She still give me allowances. So when he
That's
told
a
me
problem.
that,
That's a problem.
I looked at him.
That's a problem. I mean,
And
his
then
mom overdid it.
He overdid it. I say either two things here. He said, "What's that? Your mama a man, or you say your ass at home with your mama."
Yeah, his mom overdid it.
I said he like, well, she makes sure I'm good. I said that's not a problem. But if your mom is still washing your clothes, coming to your house, making your bed up, I said she's a man. I said she too invested in you.
Yeah.
You will never have.
She probably don't got no man.
She didn't get one.
Yeah, she probably don't got no man.
She too invested. Although women cherish their son, I never have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of the overdoing as the mother, because at that point, your mom gonna feel like she's competition with your woman, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I hear a lot of women say that.
Yeah, because
I hear a lot of women say that. I read a post that said a woman said if a man has sisters or if his mom is alive, she don't want to fuck with him.
Now I can't say that
because of those reasons, though.
I can't say that. My ex, I was with for 18 years. His mom told me in the beginning. She said, "Don't call me mom, because I am not your mom. Y'all is not married." I couldn't respect that. Down the line, I mean, his sister got cool. His older sister out of town. And down the line, I met his older sister.
Mm-hmm.
We like this to this day. We even together. His mama became like a second mom to me. She helped me out with my daughter. They was picking her up from school for me when I was working overtime. All that. So it's not more of the if his mom alive type of situation. It's more of the you start seeing red flags from day one.
That's true.
Because you can't always save them relationships the same.
That's true.
Because you have some women, like him being the middle child. Well, he had a twin sister, so, but he the only boy. He gonna always get that. My little brother's the only boy. But it's not where my mom gonna overstep.
Right.
So that's a difference. Some women, to be honest, the mama know y'all some hoes, so y'all ain't shit. That's why a lot of women dodge these men moms. But that's what it is. They always say mamas knows best.
Right.
Some moms do, some mamas don't know shit. But a mother would know if that woman is good enough to take care of her son. Is she gonna not be there for financially help him, but keep him on that path to where he's not going back to the old life if he had a past where it was a bad life.
Right.
So that's the problem. But a lot of women that I talk to, they say they don't want to date a guy that got his mom still alive because they ain't got time to be dealing with her shit.
That's what the post meant. Like,
yeah, but
I don't even.
What shit are you dealing with?
Just the fact that they just want to be first, and just Just women mindset. Yo, stop acting like you don't know what the fuck they be talking about.
That's what I'm saying though, because I'm saying everybody's different. If you don't get the chance to actually get to know somebody's mom, you don't know nothing about them. I dated a man, mom. I dated a man. That nigga was a mama's boy. I'm talking about straight mama's boy. I left his ass with his damn mama. Sure.
Damn.
Fuck.
So going out, what's something that us, as a nation, as a people, as a race, all of that type of shit, as a community, whatever, as a group, something that we need to get back to, and then something that we need to start doing.
First off, we need to start holding people accountable. See, let me say something. You know what my biggest problem with, like, I'm gonna say Illinois, Chicago, period. You know how when they used to have all the riots in other states because cop killed a black person or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it real. What the fuck is y'all here rioting for? Y'all kill each other every damn time. Y'all ain't right. Y'all killing kids. Y'all ain't right. So why try to riot for another state for something to happen there? Y'all do it every day here.
Right.
Y'all not standing up for a cause. Because the problem is the cause that we have here is way much more and way much bigger than other states, other cities. Y'all killing kids.
Yeah.
Y'all killing older seniors.
Right.
Y'all breaking in establishments.
Right.
What do you get out of that? But then when a white person kill a kid or kill another man,
now it's time to get up.
Now it's time to walk and block the fucking expressway. I was pissed off that time blocked the expressway. And I would have hit one of you motherfuckers. What the fuck is you blocking the expressway for? Because what car did you do? Because after you did that riot on Tuesday, by Wednesday somebody was dead. Because y'all out here riding for another city cars, but y'all can't take care of what the fuck going on here. We ain't gotta worry about the mayor. You ain't gotta count them. Because they gonna look out for themselves.
Right.
But we as people, blacks, white, Jewish, all of us, we as one, because we're part of the community, when are we gonna stand up and hold motherfuckers accountable? Because everybody on that no snitching thing. Cool, y'all don't have to snitch. But when it comes down to certain shit, baby, no families, we losing.
Facts.
We losing kids, we losing
Facts.
seniors.
Facts.
Fuck is y'all attacking senior citizens for?
Yeah.
Get y'all kids in order for they be out on a lot of fucking t-shirts.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
And you know the t-shirt and funeral home, they booming right now.
They making all the money in Chicago.
Hell yeah. I need to be a funeral home.
They making all the money in Chicago. So now, what's something that we got to start doing?
We got to start taking back our community, Jim. See, the thing is, we have all these restaurants and these establishments that don't like blacks. Let's keep it real. But the blacks don't even like the blacks that they got these establishments. But we try to support. Stop supporting these motherfuckers. You can't even support black people either.
Right.
Because
they make it hard.
They hire people that nasty attitudes, disrespect. I'm not trying to go eat no motherfucking steak and yo waitress talking shit and want to be rude.
Yeah.
Because at this point, this bitch is about this steak because I don't want it no more. But we have to stop supporting those that don't support us.
Right.
Because we making them richer and they talking down on us.
Right.
So we're going to always be the joke.
Mm.
So it's like people that sit up here and think, oh, well, you know, it's black owned and we're going to support them. Check them reviews, baby. Them reviews ain't lying. Because they don't like us.
Yeah.
Like, most of the people don't like us.
Yeah.
But you go because the food is good. Fuck that.
Or you think the food good.
You better take your ass to Jewel's or wherever and buy your own fucking food and cook your own goddamn tacos. They don't like us. So we gotta stop investing our time and money in some companies and restaurants that don't like us.
Right.
Same with these name brands. A lot of them don't like us blacks. But y'all spend y'all money with them. Y'all making them rich and making us look dumb as fuck. Because they don't want as they say, the monkeys in they shit.
Right.
We're the fucking clowns for them. But everybody go spend $3,000 here
To look good.
to look good and pocket little the motherfucker.
And clothes that niggas don't even want you in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I look at it, the money that people spending, they can take that money and invest in their own shit. It's a lot of abandoned properties overseas that need rehab.
Gary for sale.
Nigga, Gary, every damn block costs $100. Shit.
Gary
They go to Gary. Yep, you can take
Gary
a whole $10 about a whole block.
And if I be telling motherfuckers Gary for sale, and if the Bears move to Gary, shit.
The Bears move to Gary.
They bit boy. That's become a real thing. That's become a real thing. You never know though. You never know. You never know. You never know. So hold each other accountable.
Stop supporting motherfuckers.
Stop supporting motherfuckers. We need to start stopping supporting motherfuckers that don't support us.
See, the thing is, we can't say start because we try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
But if they don't support us, then we got to start stopping that shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this: we support black people, right? But when you support the review, what happens? Yeah. See, the review was a motherfucker. That review, it by itself, can bring the real voice of that owner of how she really feel about us. Like a lot of these soul food spots, I need y'all to stop opening up soul food spots because y'all shit is nasty. You got them canned greens and nasty ass macaroni and cheese. That's not bad. Stop looking at shit. But you know, I think it's more of investing more for the neighborhood.
Okay.
You know, if we can try to get places where we can fund things at, you know, for having funding, we can community for the kids.
Thanks.
We don't have that no more. There used to be the spot where you can take your kid, go after school, have fun, do homework, come home, time for eating, time to go to bed.
Thanks.
Now these kids out here shooting dice, robbing people. So it's like
we got to get back to the way things should go.
But then again, it's the life. Social media.
Yeah.
All these kids want to be thugs. A lot of them want to be drug dealers. They out here stealing cars. Daddy, mad as hell steal my car. I'm whooping somebody's kid ass because it's too damn cold. We trying to get carjacked. Shit.
Yeah.
Look, what that comedian said. I ain't getting out, but I'll move the fuck over.
Damn.
Where we going? So it's just, you know, some kids are comfortable in their ways. So trying to change certain mindsets, that's gonna be kind of hard because you have parents that don't give a fuck. Some that's working to provide because they're single parents. So they're trying to provide for the other kids, not knowing that they one kid doing the most.
Right.
So we can't really start pointing fingers because you got a lot of single parents out here.
That's true.
And they quit to say, well, the father's not in their life. It's kids that got fathers in their lives. These kids are influenced by the fucking social media platform.
Facts.
Yeah.
Well, we just got to keep our hands on them.
Maybe I can't pray for them.
You can't?
I can, but I can't. You want to know why?
Why?
I think with me, you can pray for them, but the problem is it gets to a point where it's like, how much prayer can you go?
Yeah.
You can pray all day. You can include prayer in everything that you do.
Facts.
But that prayer only gonna go so far.
Facts.
We have to really put shit in perspective. We gotta do this ourselves.
Facts.
Matter of fact, they need to take them old ass switches with the kids' ass.
Get back to ass whooping.
Man, switch the ass. Fuck the Delta ass. Switch the ass.
Switch the ass. Put that motherfucker. Make the kid go get the switch.
You know what? Let's not say that part, right? Because let me tell you about that switch part. My auntie used to tell us she used to have a tree in front of the house, and it didn't have no leaves. Well, she'd like, "You acting up today? Go get that switch." Who you talking to? And she was an older lady too. And I got that one switch. That was the worst damn switch ever. Cause man, she said that switch ain't thick enough. Ain't thick enough. Man, she whooped my ass. That's what Aunt used to whoop everybody kid on the block ass. That's when the kids were respectful.
Right.
It was the kids ass no damn switches.
Nah, the parents ain't gonna let you.
Whoop their ass too.
The parents ain't gonna let you.
That's the problem.
Right.
That's my mom. I don't know. I just look at things to be better, but them little curfew shit they got going on for the kids, that's not gonna work. Curfew.
Fuck is they talking about?
They come here later than me. My ass old. I'll be tired. I'm ready to go to help my 12. Shit.
Damn.
Go night night.
Damn. But I feel like if we just do our job, they do their job, everybody work together, everybody stay accountable. Then is that how we can get the ball rolling?
You gotta be consistent.
Okay.
But the thing is, it takes the parents too to add on to that help.
Okay.
See, us as a community, we're making progress, right? But see, if the parents not helping out, they keep allowing their kid to do the same stupid shit.
That's true.
We're just wasting our time.
Cause
I can be in the crib with a onesie on watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So yeah, the kids are just
Come on, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That's my movie right there. I can watch that all day. But again, it's just, we have to do things for ourselves. We have to look at things like the community not gonna get better without our help.
That's true.
Because no politician about to help. They out here for themselves.
Facts.
See, I used to love going downtown. They terrorizing the shit of downtown. Stealing cars out the parking garage. Breaking in cars. So that's what I'm saying. It's like downtown ain't the same no more.
Wow.
And I take my ass all the way to Oak Brook. That'd be a long ass drive with your ass hungry.
Oh man.
Thanks again for tuning in to the Trent the Truth Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. Follow us on social media, Trent the Truth. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you want to be a guest, email me at TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Again, that's TrentTheTruthShow@gmail.com. Thanks again. Tell your friends. Watch it together.